we have a new beta save. Gerrard's gone. He's in the past. I've found a new beta save, which is early October, which is very similar to the date where he lost his job. We're going to be taking over Villa from there, wherever it is that he left us. Hopefully this version of Villa is significantly better than the version that he left us in real life. And here we have it. Your boy has been employed by Aston Villa, no less. Gerrard's gone. He's out of here. 9th of October, we're joining in for our first game, which will be against Brentford. Funnily enough, it's Aaron Danks' first game as well. I am aware we might have had a save with Dortmund going on. However, with the whole Gerrard's sacking going on, pretty much lined in with the start of FM, how could I not? Especially with the way we've just performed in our actual game against Brentford. Why the flip not would I just crack on? So if you're looking forward to this, please do like, subscribe, show your support. It would be greatly appreciated. The team themselves are in 14th place as of the moment. They are on a 4-match unbeaten streak, so it looks like he started to turn things around. However, he's still out of here, so we'll hopefully carry on that momentum, maybe improve on it. So our first order of business is to make sure that Gerrard's backroom staff that left also leave. No judgment on them, but just if we're trying to stay relatively true to real life, then that's what we've got to do. Also, just simply for what he did against Brentford, I'm going to give Danks the assistant manager position. I've turned these off already once, and then when I load up this person, apparently it's telling me how to offer contracts. I've been doing it for a little while. I know how to do it. Thank you very much. We'll slap that up because he's not going to be happy. There we go. That'll do. So, he's going to be our new assistant manager. I've got a lot of stuff to sort out, but I can do that obviously off episode because I don't think you care, to be quite honest. There's a few contracts that are out of date, mainly being Douglas Luiz. So we'll offer him a contract as well, make sure he accepts. I don't think he's going to ask for anything unreasonable, which is good. We've got our playing time, which we'll have a little look through those. I'm going to be quite harsh with the squad, I think. Tactic, I'll go into that very shortly. Fan base, 10% of our fan base, hardcore. 36 core, so almost 50% of our fans are core. And we've got pretty much another stadium again on the season ticket waiting list. So that's pretty strong. The club vision, they were expecting me to qualify for the Europa League, which I don't have much choice on. So I'm just going to go, yeah, sure, crack on. So we'll accept that. Also, I find this ridiculous. They want me to finish in the Europa League. I can say I'd rather not be judged on that. So that's an option, but I'm obviously not going to click it because I don't want to get sacked if I don't make it into the second round of the cup. It'd be quite upsetting. We are now here ready for the Brentford game. Before we jump into it, I will obviously run through everything that the team have been up to. So we kicked off with a 1-1 draw at home against Man City, which is pretty damn strong. Haaland scoring in the second minute of the season. I dread to think how many there actually have been. Followed that up with a 2-0 loss away at West Ham, and then a 2-0 loss away at Liverpool. Not ideal. A 2-1 win against Wickham. We just managed really to scrape against them. They led quite early. We scored 2 goals. Not the most convincing. Then a 1-1 draw against Leicester, a 1-0 loss against Man U with Ronaldo scoring. And then since then we've had 4 unbeaten games, as was mentioned in the article. So a 2-2 draw away against Wolves, a 1-0 win against Forest, a 1-0 win against Palace, and not the most convincing, and then most recently a 0-0 draw with Chelsea. So we're going to be kicking off with Brentford today's episode, and we'll probably look at returning with Stoke and Southampton in the next one. And if you were really missing Dortmund, I've brought over the tactic, so at the very least you'll get the little name pop up every now and again. I'm not going to change it. So we've got the selection advice as the suggested team. Bednarek and Mings have made a little bit of a partnership as well, which is nice. We've got Cash and Young outside with Louise as the roaming playmaker. McGinn, Coutinho, I think I saw his name was supposed to be pronounced. Buendia on the right, Watkins on the left, Ings up top, and obviously Emi Martinez pottering about in net. I am tempted to change the captain, but we'll just let it crack through, we'll see what happens. We are 18 minutes in. The first highlight we've seen, I mean, at this point in the actual game, we're already 3-0 to the good. So that's unfortunate. Coutinho puts it out to Cash. I'm definitely going to start calling him Coutinho again, just because it's what I'm used to calling him. Ings has scored. He started the scoring. He's opened up our account with his third of the season. Buendia into Coutinho, all the way, that's happened already, all the way out to Cash. Marauding run forward, if you can call it that, into the area. And if we're honest, he kicks it out Raya, and he doesn't do a particularly good job at saving it. We have a highlight from kickoff, which I'm never keen on. Tony knocks it all the way back to Aya, me, and then Janssen in the middle. Out to Mbuemo. Janelt out to Hickey on the right side. I'm sure he's supposed to be a left back. Into Tony. That was just a good tackle. Apparently it wasn't, but it definitely was. Ref isn't going to give this as a penalty. There you go. I've just told him. Balls. Tony's stepping up for the pen. Oh, Buendia nearly made the save. Buendia? Oh, he's not the goalkeeper. Let's just move on. I might have got my Emmys mixed up. I'll end up calling him Oscar next. Ha! That was a joke about like Academy Awards. Sorry. I've just realised the reversed angle's still on. That's why it looked really funky. Jesus! McGinn just tried to go for another goal of the season. That one against Sheffield Wednesday was absolutely disgraceful. There's another highlight immediately. Aya on the ball. We're 35 minutes in now. Henry? They called him Henri then, just out of habit. Janelt into Henry again. I say out of habit. Carl Henry's more recent than Thierry Henry. However, I do think that Thierry Henry might have left a little bit more of an impression on the world of football than Carl Henry. He left his impression on players' shins and faces. Watkins is out on the left side, wide open. Ings in the middle again. Never mind. Cash picks up the loose ball. He's got Damsgaard. It's this decent tackle from him, to be fair. Dispossessed. Henry. Damsgaard through again. We'll take that ball. Yes? Anyone? No, they've still got it. And Buemo, definitely onside. Okay, so Mings has made the tackle. He's in the area. Okay. I thought that was another penalty. I'd have been well upset. Damsgaard with the corner on the right. Puts it towards me at the near post. It's not me. It's different. It's a player. It's his name. His name's me. We're into the last 15. Damsgaard has got another penalty. It's a corner. Oh, it might as well have been a penalty. Tony scored again. That's what happened last time they had a penalty. Hopefully this isn't going to be given. Shall I try my... Didn't work again. Never mind. That's a shame. We'll just skip this. We'll make some subs. And we'll have a little tiny cry. So, Buendia can come off. Got the right Emmy that time. Watkins can come off. We'll bring in Jacob Ramsey. We've moved Coutinho up to that left wing position. We've got another sub left. Who do we do? Young is literally our only left back, so we can't take him off. Mings can come off. He's due to get. He's not due to get sent off. I don't want him to get sent off, but there is a danger of it because he's already booked. That's what I meant to say. We'll bring Conser on to play his old team. Hopefully, he's going to score a bullet header. But if we're honest, we're looking at the stats. They definitely have deserved it. They've been all over us, which is it's a pretty ropey start. That could definitely have gone smoother. If we all just pretend that didn't happen and just move on, just move past it. That's the reason why we lost. I knew it was Thomas Frank's birthday, and it's not fair of me to beat a man on his birthday, is it? So we'll leave him to it. Happy birthday, Thomas. You're fortunate you didn't play us the following day. As I mentioned, we will be back for our second episode of this only beta save we've done this year. Definitely. 4 games against Stoke and Southampton or Brighton. Probably Southampton, to be fair, because they look the stronger of the 2 teams in the league at the moment. So we'll be back for those. If you have enjoyed today's episode, if you do me the favour of liking and subscribing, show your support on the channel would be greatly appreciated. We have some items on screen, so you can carry on watching as well. And thank you very much for your time.